What is going on, everybody? This is Roster of the Burbank Misfits. And of course, I'm always joined with my wonderful, brilliant, excellent co-host, CW.
It's Sunday afternoon. I'm pretty lit, like normal. All right, let's do it.
And we have a very, very awesome, wonderful, beautiful, excellent guest today. She's an actress, she's a dancer, she's a model, she's a personal trainer also.
Hey!
And she started in the industry in 2019. You're currently, if this is correct, you're with one-on-one models still.
Yes.
And yeah. And so, like, without further ado, Miss Jenna Noelle. How you doing, Jenna?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. And for the unfortunate souls out there who don't know you, and for the stuff I didn't say, who is Jenna Noelle? Who is she?
Oh, I'm the naughty ballerina. I don't know. I'm just a person, just a girl who likes to have sex on camera.
You say you're the naughty ballerina. Tell us about that.
About being naughty or being a ballerina?
About being a naughty ballerina.
Well, I started dancing when I was little, but I got in the industry when I was living in New York and still kind of dancing. And then and then I was like, fuck, I really want to try. I started with camming, so I really wanted to try that out. But porn was always like my goal. So I started camming for a year, a little over a year before I got into porn.
Okay.
I think even less than that. I feel like maybe even less than a year.
So when about in 2019 did you really start? Because everywhere I look, it just says started in 2019, but it really didn't give any more information.
It was probably around this time. Like I think it was in October was like my first shoot. Yeah.
So your transition in, like what made you want to be a part of this
during the pandemic?
Well, she joined right before, because
yeah. It was like right before the pandemic, and what made me want to do it? I don't know. I've always liked porn.
you would just sitting back at home.
That's usually how it starts.
She was sitting back at home.
I always watched it
doing I don't know what they call it when you put your hand up here and you turn, twist. So she was up there just doing that. You know what? Enjoy porn while she was just twirling around.
You know, if I just did porn, my feet would probably feel better.
My knees will hurt more, but my feet will feel better.
Yeah. These pedicures are going to be worth it. I'm not going to destroy them the next day dancing. No. Yeah.
Yeah. And I really like the performance aspect of like being in front of a camera and like even like the silly like roles I loved. I was like, I want to do that.
What role?
Hey, stepdad. Oh yes, stepdaughter.
Yeah.
What roles have you mainly played so far?
Like as if I had like an acting role. I was an extra. I was like a yogi extra, which was really fun because I got to stretch and stuff. And then I did a couple MILF scenes, so that was fun. I was like a ballerina MILF scene, and I was a ballet teacher for Cuck Hunters, so that was fun.
So you just feel right at home with those. He's like, yeah, I can tell you're doing that wrong. Plie.
Like,
turn your knees.
No, this is just a scene. We're not trying to actually teach them ballet now. We're not trying to teach them ballet. Like, you don't really need to stretch like that. But
you gotta bring the people. You gotta bring the consumer in. They will notice if you're not plieing right.
You gotta sell it.
That's the only word that I know in ballet. I'm sorry, it's plie, and that's it.
You know what it is? Do you know how to do it?
I have no idea. I only know it from like whenever you watch some movies and there's a ballerina scene or a ballet scene, um, you hear the person like hitting the wall or hitting
The stick.
the rail, the stick. Plie. It's like okay.
You don't watch what they do after that
I
when
have
they say
no
that?
idea. No, I kind of ignore it.
Oh, you just turn after that? Like,
No, I watch, but I don't. I just hear them screaming. I'm like, okay, plie. I'm guessing is when they bend down and bend their legs, bend their knees.
Yeah, you just bend your knees. Yeah. It means to
Okay.
bend. Yeah.
it's pretty simple, Ross.
I mean, I'm
So
sorry.
so you're in here, you're in this industry now. So what are the things you like the most and the things you don't like so much? You can be very direct with the things you like. I'm sure if you want to just hint around the things you don't, that is fine.
Okay. I like the sex. It's usually pretty good. And
I would hope you like the sex because
yeah.
if you didn't like sex,
I don't know, man. From a lot of porn stars we talk about, like this is a performance, not for your own pleasure. So I mean, what I've observed is like even watching somebody on their videos and then like sleeping with them in real time is very different than actually like you may sleep with a porn star, but unless there's some kind of established things in both of your minds, they're not looking for porno sex. Most of the time, I feel it's like, I want to have sex like a regular person, not like there's no camera here.
They're like, okay, we're doing it. Freeze.
Yeah.
Same position. Change the camera angle.
When I'm like getting eaten out, I want to just like lay back and just close my eyes and just relax.
Let me veg out on this orgasm. Not being like, oh my god, I'm gasping.
Sometimes I just want to like close my eyes a little and just relax.
I want to chill.
I get it. Yeah. But there are some times I feel like in my normal sex life where a lot of times where I just let it all out because it just comes right out.
It comes when it comes.
Although sometimes, like if you have neighbors, you have to be quiet, and then it's like,
this is a lot. I can have somebody talking to me about my dog, but like, hey man, they y'all.
I just had a flashback to people being too loud, but I can understand that. How annoying that could be.
Whatever, man. I was an inconsiderate roommate. I know what you're alluding to.
Yes, I am. But anyway,
I can't help with the words. I can't help the words that come out of somebody else's mouth.
Wall. Like we'd be fucking and the roommate would be like boom, 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 and we'd be like, oh shit, sorry.
Oh, shit. I never got to that point, but I got strange stares when you will leave the room. They're like, for real?
We just got used to it. We just got used to it. So
yeah.
No, but yeah, I could like keep going with your likes and dislikes.
Oh yeah. I think I just got through one. I like the sex. I like being in front of the camera. I don't know what it is. It's fun for me, especially with like camming, and with camming I love playing the games. I love interacting with everyone. And getting to know the fans, I think, has been very rewarding.
That's one thing I do know that people really enjoy is the fact that, even though you don't know this person, it's like fun knowing like Bobby 248 like follows you on this site, and this site. And they
keep you really feeling me, Bobby 248?
Yeah. And then like, and then like I don't know if you've been to conventions yet because you started in around the time before, COVID occurred. Like, and Bobby 248 would randomly show up and be like, hey, and then you really get to see if they're gonna be weird or not. but be like, hey, I'm Bobby 248, and I just wanted to have the opportunity to, just meet you, and then you recognize them from, all the stuff and everything else, especially if you do I don't know the sites you're on, they do the cam to cam stuff. I don't know if they do that.
Yeah. And sometimes I'll snap. We'll send like snaps back and forth.
Yeah, and then you get a chance to meet that person IRL, and they might not. Hopefully, they're not weird. And then it's like, hey, I met Bobby 248, and they're gonna cherish that for the rest of their lives because they got an opportunity to, cross your path.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited to go to conventions. I haven't been to any yet. But...
Yeah, I know. Like, I know a lot of people are very iffy just because of Rona in general. And
yeah.
like I know like a few of my friends are going to Exotica um next week or whenever it is in Miami. And it's like
Yeah, because I was thinking about doing the New Jersey one since it's so close to New York, but I'm still like, oh.
the only thing that I tell everybody whenever you go to your first convention, no matter if it's AVN, Exotica, Adocon, etc., make sure you have a hand sanitizer. And like, no, I mean this is in general because like
Yeah.
because usually so many performers get sick at the AVNs because they're meeting all these fans or checking all these hands, and a whole bunch of people always like before COVID, and I'm sure after COVID, people will get sick just from being there, and the little stuff, that little hand sanitizer you can do before you touch everybody else's hands.
Yeah. Oof. I got sick. That's why I didn't go to AVN, is because I was just so sick.
Oh, you meant from 2019, 20?
2020? Yeah, 2019 into 2020, right? January.
I've never been to AVNs, and it's only because like I only, and this might be selfless, but I only really go to the conventions I'm getting paid to be at, or I don't got to pay to go to. So that's why I never been to AVNs.
Yeah.
So what is your challenges so far that you feel that you've run into? Your likes and dislikes. So what are the dislikes? Are you still here, CW?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I just saw your video. I saw your video disappear, and I'm making sure. But go ahead.
Sometimes I feel like I deal with a lot more time wasters than my fans. Like, I feel like a lot of times I'm just like, talking to these people who are just gonna end up like ghosting me once they kind of, like get their fill of what they were looking for. And so that's frustrating because I'm like, I wish, I was spending more time actually talking to my fans than these people. But so sometimes that gets a little bit frustrating. What else? Learning to do makeup is frustrating. I have to say. But yeah, not much else I find.
I know that is one big complaint about from a lot of people.
Makeup for film is different.
No. I'm talking about the interacting with people who just want to sit in a chat room and just talk, because that's what some people just want. They just want a conversation.
Yeah, or sometimes they just like they'll have like a foot or shoe fetish, and so they'll ask me like they'll be like, I want to buy your shoes, and they'll ask me 5 million questions about it, and then they like ghost. So I'm always I just send them a picture. I'm like, buy the shoe or not.
Make a decision, yeah.
Yeah, because once they go on like past like 3 messages of asking about the shoe and like how long have you worn them and like do they really sink? And it's just like, okay, I know, I can kind of sense that you're trying to get off on this right now.
This conversation more than like my feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
That's
I got time for you. You got time for my feet, but I gotta keep moving with this conversation, guys.
Or sometimes they'll be like, I don't know, they'll be like, oh, I love your Pornhub, which of course I'm grateful that they love my Pornhub, but I'm also like, I wish they were
Is it
like, I
my
love your
premium?
OnlyFans. Yeah, just like all the
Is it my model hub
do you
or?
have your your Pornhub monetized?
I do sell some of the videos I also will put on OnlyFans and some of those
No,
scenes.
you could claim every video of yours that's on PH and get money for it.
Oh, okay. I
This
think
I did not know.
maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You sure?
you should be able to click every one and get money for it. They changed
Even
that
on
like
previews out by companies?
I don't
no.
think I
If like for example, and this is in their regular, if CW posted a video of you today on Pornhub, whatever, and you saw it, and it's not from a like not a company post, but it's some regular Joe posted, you can click and claim it, and
Oh, and they'll like give you the money for it.
Then maybe I
yeah,
just gotta go claim a bunch of videos. I'm joking.
yeah. So, but like all you need to have, make sure you have is your Pornhub verified. But that's how you get the jacket and all the other fun stuff.
Jacket? They give out
Yeah,
jackets?
They give a porn, yeah, it gives a big
I
old
didn't know there
porn.
was Hub swag.
jacket.
Yeah, there's a lot of swag.
It
I
looks
don't know.
cool.
Maybe I have to jump in this to get the jacket.
Yeah, the jacket looks super cool.
I forget how many either
I did
downloads
porn
or
and all I got was this jacket.
no, they send you a whole bunch of other crap, but it's like
No, I'm sure.
it's like a don't you know how you get a Letterman jacket?
It's like a Marlboro Man.
Yeah, it's like one of those. It's really
You've
nice.
arrived. You smoked enough cigarettes. You played enough sports.
You took enough dick to get a jacket.
Congrats.
I guess that's one, but I didn't know. Is that the requirement for me to get a jacket?
No, I mean like no, you just have to you just gotta get a certain amount of I'm sorry.
Is it views or ranking?
I think I think it's is either views or download or subscribers to your thingy.
Because I've seen a lot of dicks in a video and only one vagina and it didn't have tons of views. So
Because I know
teach us how this works.
I know
how this works so we can get this jacket. I want a jacket.
Well, you can buy
I need 1,000
too,
views, a
but,
100,000.
So it's a lot. Because I know
It's a lot for a jacket.
for like either subscribers.
Oh, so I gotta pull my dick out for half the country for it. A Letterman jacket.
100 million views.
100 million views.
Is it 100
what
million?
the fuck?
I don't know. I just made that up.
She's like, she just put it out there. She's like, I don't know. It might be 50,000.
I'm at 1 million. I haven't gotten a jacket
Hey,
yet.
congratulations.
Maybe I'm a little over that now, but yeah.
I like to think 1 million views, 1 million nuts you're responsible for.
That is, I'm kind of proud of that.
You should be. You should be. Or a difficult romantic night between partners. That they realize that, like,
Yeah.
hey, we're watching this person. It's getting us in the mood.
I mean, yeah, because a lot of people
I like to think that way too. Instead of just like a lonely guy jerking it in his basement apartment.
A couple.
Because some people really need that little extra kick. And then you never know who's out there really, watching your videos unless they, come to you and say, hey,
I watched your video.
Jenna, I watched your video last night, and I saw the one where you were doing a ballerina pose, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it was a three-way between you and
I like that shit.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my god. Oh my! I had to watch it 5 times. And
oh well, if you had to watch it 5 times, you need to go ahead and go some tips now, bro. Like 5 times.
I don't.
Like I hope you paid for it. Like
no. I mean, people, read 5 times.
No, yeah, they watched it over and over and over again. I hope you paid for it. If it was giving you 5, if you got 5 nuts off of this one video, come on, you got at least come up with $5.
I'm just acting that they watch.
You gotta pay for the Pornhub Premium at least.
No. I'm hoping they watched it on whatever site that it was on. I'm guessing that's like that
But
one.
what if it's not a free one?
I'm
I
guessing.
hope they paid for it. That's what I'm gonna
That's
say.
what I'm saying. I'm saying is they watched it on like Brazzers or wherever site that one was on. Because I was gathering pictures of you, Jenna, for the flyer, and that one showed up. That's why that was on my mind.
Oh yeah.
So
the what one?
it's her. It's her and two other females and one dude, and they are like I think it's not really a ballerina thing, but they're
3 guys and a girl.
no 3 girls.
Man, so many. No, 3 girls and a guy.
Wait, what
so
one was
many
this?
women to disappoint.
Oh, the schoolgirl one.
Yeah, schoolgirl. The schoolgirl one.
Yeah,
schoolgirl one. Oh, that sounds like
that
stuff you like, Rockstar.
That
was your first shoot?
No, not my first, but one of my first ones.
Oh.
Because I had a couple shoots and then COVID happened and then it was my first shoot since COVID.
They're like, you're a schoolgirl.
I went from schoolgirl to MILF like a month later.
Yeah. What happened? It's a pandemic, man. It's a pandemic. Things are happening fast.
I always find like that whole MILF to schoolgirl thing just so like convoluted because because some people can play both and they just throw people in there. So like one day you're playing like a teen, and the next day you're playing a college professor with tenure, and then the next day you're playing someone's mother. So
yeah,
acting. It's called acting, Rostar. Different roles. People playing different roles in different scenarios.
Playing a MILF, but I don't want to be marketed as one necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I understand that.
Especially if I'm like trophy wife, I'll take it. That's like a compliment.
Yeah, you don't want to be marketed as like this because it says a certain thing about age, but I'll play that role. Like, nobody wants to be marketed like in I guess mainstream acting. Nobody wants to be marketed as a gangster, but they'll play a gangster.
I mean, some people always get to play like always that same role,
and some people market themselves that way.
I.e. Hector. I don't know.
Yeah, but he's trying to be Hector in every movie. And I mean, there's people in porn like that. It's like, hey, I'm trying to be the creepy stepdad in every video. Or I'm trying to be like, do you know if I'm old enough? I don't know.
Okay, you need 50.
Which, I mean, I can't say how I feel about that. But hey.
You need 50K subscribers.
We're all trying to fill these roles because it's a business.
To get a jacket.
Entertainment. Filling the role of fantasy for millions.
Jenna, you need 50K subscribers to get the jacket.
What?
50K subscribers?
Yeah.
God damn. So
what?
50,000 people have to like watching me fuck or jack my meat.
Yeah.
To get a jacket? Can I buy a jacket?
You probably can buy one too. But it's not the same.
Of course not.
You can get the jacket, but not the badge.
Yeah. Someone be like, hey, what you got that? You got 50K subscribers? No. And then you'd be like, wait, how do you know you need 50K subscribers? I don't know. I'm trying to get my Letterman jacket. I'm trying to get my porn Letterman jacket.
I have like a Playboy tank top, and someone was like, "Oh, did they give that to you?" And I was like, "No."
Oh no, yeah. Actually, somebody was saying works for Playboy, and she's like, "Yeah, people on a Playboy thing," but she's like, "No, there's specific things they give out to people." She's like, "I have this Playboy necklace they gave to me. Not everybody has this one. Only the people they hire." I was like, "Oh, you fancy, huh? You fancy."
There you go.
I have a like either one
like
or two
a Harvard shirt.
Girls Gone Wild shirts in my garage right now, and it was the ones that used to actually give out to the ones who were really just flashing. So it was one of the authentic Girls Gone Wild ones because my roommate back a long time ago, and I mean 2008. Used to work for them. This is
Back before they're like, hey, isn't Girls Gone Wild kind of preying on young girls that might be underage?
yeah. This was right before you just moved to LACW. So
And
the
then people
person,
are like,
the
oh
person.
wow, yeah, that's probably not cool, guys.
I mean, that's what they do.
They're drunk and making bad decisions, and now they're stuck with them for life, and you just make money off of it. Maybe we should stop.
Yeah.
I don't know. I imagine that's what happened to Girls Gone Wild. Wow.
So I do want to touch on something because you and CW have one of the same. I do one of the same things. How long you been?
What do
doing
we do? What's the same thing? Oh, personal training. Yes.
Yeah, like yeah. How long you been doing that? I'm sorry. Everybody who listens to us know you.
Well, I didn't know what it was gonna be. It could have been, I don't know, rim jobs for all I know.
I mean, if you do rim job, CW, more power to you. I just didn't know. Like I didn't need to know that about you.
Lady booty holes, man. The best.
Both eat cum for breakfast.
No! This is what we're having. I hope you're satisfied. I probably need a little bit of cereal after this. That's true. I probably want some bacon and eggs, but it's cool.
When I start training was probably in, I don't know, it was right out of college. It was what I knew I wanted to do to like help my dance career. Yeah, so I started in the gym, and then I quickly got like promoted to like head of operations, and I was only like 22 or something like that. Yeah. So I loved that because my boss was never around. He was always gone.
They're like, so you got it. In the gym, they'll be like, you got it.
Yeah.
Just make my money. I'll be back.
He stopped paying bills, and so like Conrad would come, and I'd be like, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't handle the rent.
Broke into his office and took the checkbook and just started writing that.
Oh wow.
And I told him, I'm like, oh, I paid this bill, and he was like, thanks.
He was like, thank you. You're not being reimbursed. Sorry. Thanks. I appreciate it, friend.
No. She said she used his checks.
Well, I was using some of them to pay like the cleaning people. And
wow. So he just was like, you had operations, I'm checking out.
So I just kind of figured I would just
Oh wow.
Pay the people that need to be paid.
Yeah. And I remember when I like stepped in, there was like one point where I was like, he had me doing payroll, and I was like, okay. And I was like asking how much like people made, and he was like, I don't know, go ask them. I'm like, what?
How the fuck are you paying them?
So I had to go around and ask everybody.
Oh, I make $80 an hour.
And there was one guy who was literally like, I don't know. And I'm like, how do you not know? He's like, I just get the check and I cashed it. And it looks high enough. And so I'm like, oh.
It looks high enough.
So you don't break it down at all. This seems about right.
Yeah, it was a fun job, but I was just like, I can't.
Gyms are a mess. Gym people are a mess.
Yeah. I wanted
organized.
I was not like, it was fine. It was fun, but I was like, I want to actually train people and not like be running around to the bank trying to get our lights turned on.
How much do you? Oh, I gotta keep these lights on. I gotta keep these cleaning people. The showers clean. Like this is a bit
like
much.
The AC ones. Yeah. But yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm glad you had that experience, but also unfortunate that you had that experience.
Yeah, I learned a lot. It was great.
I mean,
people.
It just seems very crazy. And like being friends with CW, like I've been around some of the crazy, so I understand craziness in the gym.
Gym ain't that really that crazy. That's probably the least craziest part of my life.
No,
But I
I'm
even
talking, you know I'm talking about CW.
Oh, I remember like in New York renting space and the gym would be so tiny, but the trainer would literally be yelling at the client. The client would be like yelling back at the trainer and they'd be arguing and I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah, I can't do that. We ain't about to argue in here.
So much drama. So I'm like, I'm just gonna show up at their house and make them work out there.
Let me go to the place you're comfortable, because I'm not trying to have this conflict. You're 5 minutes late. You're 10 minutes late. Fuck you. Fuck you. Give me another set.
Exactly. I
And
show up.
also, we secretly fucking this whole time. People don't realize.
I'm sure
really
I've seen it once or twice.
Y'all more than trainer and client, huh? Mm-hmm.
They gotta burn they gotta burn some of that muscle somewhere.
A lot of trainers don't get it. It's the honey or the money. And we always go with the money. No, that's one of the most difficult things as a trainer. Like, oh, I would love to train with you, but my boyfriend or my husband feels. And I'm like, why do they feel? Oh, because everybody else they know is fucking their trainers. I just want your money and to give you a great body and higher self-esteem and self-confidence, just for a little change. Nope. I'm not gonna get in shape unless you fucking. No, I can't do this. I guess I'm gonna take your money for 7 years.
Wow.
It's the perfect.
No, I mean the thing is, like, I guess you can fire clients, but if somebody's, you only have, let's say, even if you're training a extreme amount of time, what, 5-6 hours a week? If you're really really intensely training someone, it's 24 hours in a day. How am I gonna do everything you want me to do in 6 hours in a week when there's almost 5 times the amount of time I spend with you in a day? Like, it's really on you. And it's not even that difficult. You working all the time. Just eat what the fuck I told you to do and make it here and do what I say.
Get a little aggressive over there.
out of a week, an hour and a half, 2 hours, no, to 2 hours is as much as you have to listen to me for a day, ever. I don't understand. I can't get fit. It's so hard. I don't understand it. This is the easiest shit you did in your life, but you're making it the hardest. You have a 4-year degree. You're an animation director, and you started off as a fucking revisionist, but you can't lift weights for an hour and not eat the worst things? God damn. Like, does my life seem like a...
Can't stop the food.
Yeah, the food. And then
or their
family.
only goal is to, like, just work off the food that they want to eat every week.
You have to realize that with some clients, that they're just like, I'm just stemming the tide with you. I'm not really trying to get in shape. I'm just trying not to get fatter.
Yep.
Then you have to be like, okay, I guess.
Maintenance. I don't know.
I guess this is what it is. But then when somebody else comes in and they're like just as big as you, and then in 6 months they're like 4 sizes smaller, and you're looking like, what's going on? They listen to me. And now they're stronger than you and leaner than you. And it's been 6 months. It's been 5 years here. You pay some bills. But
thanks for rent.
You gotta want it. Damn, this is my profession. I'm totally trashing. I own the gym and everything.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you worked up over there.
Oh no, it's just like personal training is not cheap.
Oh, I know.
It's a luxury, and you're fucking wasting it. You're
Yeah,
wasting it.
you're throwing
And
hundreds, thousands of dollars out the window if that's what
yeah,
you want to do.
and a lot of trainers are like, this is what you do. Here, I'll tell you how to get fit for free. And they're like, no, I'll just come to you 3 times a week. And my diet isn't well, drinks. I had another business trip. Okay. Just make sure that hits when it's supposed to hit. That money's supposed to hit. I'll focus on these people that really want it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Miss Jenna, we always ask this question, and I want to throw it out there to you. Who are the top 5 people you have not worked with that you want to work with?
Ooh. That are still like in the industry.
Name top 5 in the industry and top 3 no longer in the industry. So top 5 in the industry and 3 legends.
Well, one of the legends, I'm not sure if they're fully out of the industry, but I love like Max Hardcore. But working with him would make me very nervous.
What? Ain't he in jail?
No, I've met him.
Oh, wasn't he? Wasn't he in jail? Ooh, you.
But I remember watching his porn and really loving it.
That's a bit extreme. I remember one. It was an Asian woman, and it started, and they showed her like sipping some wine, and by the end of it, I mean, there was fucking wine, vomit wine everywhere. And that's pretty much what I remember from Max Hardcore, and like white tennis shoes.
Like I don't know if he still shoots, but I haven't seen him since 2019.
Well, that's pretty extreme. I remember that from years ago. But continue. No shame. I mean,
like I don't think he's still. Yeah, like.
I mean, he is like 65. So.
Yeah. But yeah. I loved Angela White and Riley Reid growing up, and Adriana Chechik I would love to work with.
You said growing up like they
Wait, how long Adriana Chechik has been around?
Before like getting in the industry.
Okay,
that's
okay. Your porn childhood.
You said growing up.
Not like growing up. I was like
no, growing up.
She only been shooting football, Nerf balls at her booty for like a couple years. What? Sorry.
Growing up, I never watched like Stars. It was always just like what was on RedTube or something, like the homemade videos.
Oh yeah, you're not even looking. You're like, I'm just gonna scroll through these pages. I don't even have specific stuff to look at yet. Until you grow up and you're like, I'm gonna have to delete this search history. I really am. Or nobody's gonna be able to use my computer. Or if I start off this porn page when I'm with someone, I need to go ahead and before they come over, because I don't want them to think I'm a weirdo.
Exactly.
I know, like me growing up, like we had what channels were they? Were they 65 and 66? And like they were all fuzzy and stuff.
Spice? The Spice channel?
Yeah, like and then like sometimes it would come in just right, and that's what you remember to watch.
Beat to this green titty. And then you're like, man, I don't know what it is. Gamora, my favorite character. You've been watching green fuzzy titties your whole life.
You just think about yourself. Go ahead and continue. I'm sorry.
Continue.
Thought about fuzzy titties.
Okay, Max Hardcore legend.
Angela White, Riley Reid, Adriana Chechik, and then
So
one more male, I think would be like Quentin James would be fun to shoot. he seems very.
I'm not exactly familiar with Quentin James, but she's like, he seems very. What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know Quentin James.
Very sensual, and overall, like he looks like he does a good job.
Oh, you like, yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna have a good time on that set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Quentin James. But okay.
She's like, hey, you're not familiar with Quentin James, and you are you in porn? You don't know who Quentin James is. I'm gonna Google it right now, actually.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's Quentin James. Like, I'm so like I know a lot of people in the industry, but that's one name that doesn't I haven't met yet.
Well, he's popular enough for Google to fix what I said.
Well, I mean, okay, that's a little bit too much.
Oh, he was born.
He was what?
In Yorkshire, England.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see the whole allure. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can see, yeah.
That was.
Attractive, few tattoos, British accent.
Muscular.
Yeah, he's like got a
big dick. Like, it's like fucking a prince.
No, not too big where you're like, oh, like a little worried.
Yeah, from knowing people, they're like, yeah, you think that looks fun, but it ain't that fun with them. I don't even fuck them on like outside of here, cause it's just no. No. Yeah. Sound go. Nah, go fuck a chunky girl. With all that giant dick. At least, no, that's what one of my friends said. She was like, oh yeah, my friend has a huge, who's also in the industry. I won't name his name. But he's like, yeah, no, I like bigger girls because it seems like they more into like they enjoy the sizes. I mean, from what I've seen, it's like either bigger girls or like super petite girls. I'm like, I don't understand. It's like a size of your arm. How is this fun at all? Yeah, it looks like I mean, I'm not imagining, but it looks like, I mean, it seems like that thing would go past your belly button inside you, and I don't think things work like that in there. I don't know anatomy. Like, it seems like she's gonna be doing the hurt coochie walk after. Like, I need a warm towel or something.
Like, is this touching your heart? Like,
damn, you're trying to come out my mouth.
Your chest starts like
nut come out her nose.
Heart palpitations. I'm kind of labor breathing. Like, I should have smoked way more weed for this. No, and that's the thing. Like, also, I've been told by women, like, you think these guys their dicks are like gargantuan? Camera tricks. Some of it's camera tricks, and then sometimes it's a gargantuan dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But camera tricks. So don't think like
honestly, like I've seen some that just like I just feel sorry for the girls who have to take it.
What do you mean?
Dread.
Like their dicks are weird or little?
Or
it just look like
they're really
they're about to get fucked with a mag light. Like flashlight.
Yeah.
You know, the big like security guard hits you in the head.
Yeah.
Flashlight.
Like
yeah.
a big old flashlight, a big old thick flashlight. And it's like when they gotta do like this to just put their hands on it. Basically like
when they got when they holding it with two hands,
when they got
and
it with two hands,
are just touching and their fingers are just touching. I'm like, what kind of subway song? Oh, and then the throat goes like, I'm just like, that can't be that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know I can't speak for everyone, but is it that fun? And then I'm like, for him, it can't be that fun. Like these got to be some odd fits sometimes.
Like it's only
put it all in me. He's like, I can't.
when they gotta do
Like,
mouth exercises to
I
just put
feel
their
like
mouth around
I
it.
feel like the ends of your lips are about to split. I can't do this. But they always want to match us together.
Like a rubber band. Like
no, they don't look fun. Yeah, I love it. Do you?
Oh god.
And then I think of like, damn, who you fucking in regular life, guy? You just be fucking on set, huh? Ain't nobody fucking you in regular life. You and your old freak dick. Damn. Wow, this has been a funny hour.
Anyway,
Yes.
So for your
okay, continue. Because we just every time you mention somebody, we're like, oh my god, Jesus.
Yeah, you have one
That's
more
extreme, or
one more current and one more legend.
One more current. Well, I have a friend, Lydia Black, who I've never shot with before that I would love to shoot with.
I think I know that name.
Yeah. She's very tatted up. She's really cute. I like her. But yeah, I would love to shoot with her. One more legend. I would love to shoot for John Stagliano, but because he was like a ballet guy, but I guess I don't know.
Oh, it's okay.
Lydia Black.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm reading her thing now. Piss Piggy. That's the first thing that popped up.
Are you on her Twitter?
I'm on her Twitter. I can't be on anything else that probably has that.
Wow.
But no, she is gorgeous.
Yeah. She seems like she'd be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Like damn, I'm dating myself. Shit. I was like, she reminds me of this character from the show. I'm nice.
Well, name yourself. Go ahead. You already started. We know you old.
Oh shit! I can't even remember the name of the show. I can only remember the name of the movie now.
Anyway,
Serenity.
Serenity.
The movie is Serenity. It's the Joss Whedon show. I can't really think of the name of it. Anyway, okay. Continue. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's hot. No. Yeah.
So yeah. So I have a question. So what's your future goals that you want to hit in this industry?
Ooh. I would love to at least be nominated for an award. I think that would be really cool. Winning one is a big goal. I don't really care what award.
I mean, honestly, like because of, the environment, COVID, it's like really hard to, like with the entire award seasons right now. But like when everything is back in, you have so many, because since you do cam, they have the cam awards. I can't think of the name right now. You have XRCO, you have Urban X, you have AVN, XBiz, Y Porn, and the Showgirl one. So yeah, like that's 7 right there. So
yeah.
So just as long as you
there's a lot of options.
As long as you just bust out that talent, bust out your talent on camera.
Yeah.
The facing that we just gave you was just.
Oh no! I was just looking at this Amazon driver. He was dressed weird. It was like the way he's dressed is an Amazon driver dress, but it looks like he's the new member of the Village People. Okay. Amazon. That makes sense. Like it's a cutoff shirt, with Amazon on the back and like little shorts. I'm sitting in my car.
Like beat shorts.
Yeah, like on like it's fun to say it the YMCA. It's fun to buy from the AMAZON.
Wow.
That was
No, but no,
a
I'm sure.
stretch.
I'm sure that you will get nominated eventually because there are some people who like get nomination their very first year, but then they end up getting their second one also. But because of this shutdowns, everybody isn't having sex as often.
Yeah. Yeah. And it seems
Since
like
I'm
everyone's
totally,
to come back.
What'd you say, CW?
oh, I was saying, since I totally am like, so what kind of stuff do you like to shoot?
Oh, I love so many things.
Do tell, do tell.
Pretty submissive, so I really like that role. Yeah, so that feels like a very comfortable role for me. But I just started like playing around more with like bondage has been really fun. So I would love to explore that a little bit more. Yeah, I would love to do like kink.com is a goal. Yeah, there's like a lot of like companies I'd love to shoot for still. So those are all goals. I'd love to do more anal as well. I would love to do my DP hopefully next year or this year.
Oh, you ever done a DP yet?
Not yet. I'm nervous. I do want to like warm up with more anal because I think I've only done anal like 3 times. But,
Okay.
yeah.
In like your private life?
And yeah, I don't really do it in my private life either. Maybe like twice.
I guess maybe these are things to explore and be like, let me see if I'm ready.
Yeah, because I know we were
on screen.
Because I know me and you were talking the other day about you getting ready to do an anal thing. So
yeah, so I do a lot of solo. Well, not a lot, but I'll do solo anal scenes with like a dildo. So that was one. It was just a solo dildo.
so you're not ready for the DVDA yet. So
yeah.
Wait, you said DVDA? Of course, no one's ready for that. I don't still think I've seen it.
Well, I have.
I think it'll just stay in that movie. Really, double vaginal, double anal, all at the same time? That's 4 cocks.
Yeah.
That doesn't even seem like
it should
I just
slide in the middle.
Like, pyramid themselves to fit it in.
Yeah, how do you pyramid yourself?
What position?
You just all gonna be hugging except for the guy on the bottom?
I guess pile driver might be good. You can just have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I forget how I saw this.
I'm trying to figure out the logistics.
I mean, I think one guy was laying down and the other guy was like, because no matter what, someone's gonna be in a bad position. A dude's gonna be in a bad position.
Yeah, you're gonna be staring at some other dude's face like, hey, bro.
That's
why
I'm down here.
Back. That's why it's so close. So you don't see the one guy like this.
It's like, yeah, I'm having a good time.
That is, I get like for me, I don't want my junk to rub against someone else's junk, like while we're in the same hole. So
that's when you know you're a professional doing this double vaginal today. Okay, I'm in it.
I have a friend that does triple vag, and I'm like, that's impressive.
God damn! But really, like, but wait.
How thick is?
That's not enough room for me. I can't. Now, 2 dicks. I can see it in my mind, and I see it in the real. But 3 dicks, how do you even fit in there? Like, do you just have a little person in the middle with that little person dick at the bottom? I don't know. And then it's just like, are you the middle child dick? So you got like 2 dicks rubbing against the. Are you even feeling vagina, or are you just feeling dicks rub against your dick?
I feel like at that point it's probably just so tight they might not feel anything. I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe.
It just feels like friction.
I had this hot triple anal scene. So basically, you were just like rubbing yourself against other people's dicks. Kind of. I didn't feel nothing, but
that just feels like friction.
Them moving and me moving.
Ow.
I had no access to any walls. I was sandwiched. It was like a long, skinny sandwich, and I was the meat in the middle.
That is, I don't know.
That's wild. But hey,
Yeah.
at least think about things to work up to. One thing I've me and Rostar have also commented when we see in this thing is it's like, hey, I know everybody's excited about what they're doing, but you got to stretch things out a little bit, literally and figuratively. Like, if you want some mileage on your career, you can't be giving up everything at the very absolute beginning to somebody like, oh, I'm gonna do an anal gangbang. First 6 months in, I bet you won't see. We might not see you in 3 years.
Yeah.
But if you titrate, build a demand, and then it's more fruitful for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a business.
Gangbang.
Of the kink stuff you said, what one do you want to shoot the most? Because there's so many options.
I know. I'm trying to think. I don't know. A dungeon one.
Like if someone called you right now and said, Jenna Noelle, dealer's choice. You can do any kink thing you want. What would you want tomorrow?
What do I want tomorrow? Well, I can tell you what I want today.
What do you want today?
I think public disgrace would be so much fun. I don't know.
I don't know why. I was like, is she gonna say public disgrace?
That's why I was like, I don't want to like say it out loud because I'm like, it makes me nervous to say it out loud.
No, because it's something you into. Like, no,
it's okay.
Don't be afraid to air it out.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
The thing with public disgrace, I always just feel like the biggest thrill with that is just the fact you can get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And just that thrill, that's that.
Well, and there's so many people. It's like I feel like
so many people.
Where it's a little overwhelming, but like not in a bad way, really.
I think that like the fact that there's so many people can be exciting, but the very fact that it's also a control like set and actually thing is comforting, where you're not like, okay, I'm doing this sex stuff with a bunch of people around. No, they're not actually gonna just fucking tear me apart because this is all part of the scene. Not like somebody's gonna get out of pocket and I'm like, oh no, and now I'm in the desert in a barrel. Yeah, so
yeah, and it seems like they check in on you, which is good. So it seems like they kind of like have all their stuff.
And I've heard their team improved over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I heard there were some snafus a few years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you get your public disgrace seen soon, and it'd be hilarious if they call you this week. It's like, yeah. So Jenna,
we're listening to the Burbank Misfits, and we're thinking, wow, that sounds good. They're listening to us.
we can put you down. How about next week?
How do you feel about cattle prods?
Oh wow,
cattle prods. Yeah, I've actually never tried one. I don't think. I've had laser. That's been painful.
You said what?
I've had laser hair removal, so if it's anything like
then no, probably no cattle prods for you.
I could handle a couple, but that laser, it goes for like, you're in there for like 15 minutes and it's just going.
You're like, oh, I think I'd rather just shave and have bumps or something.
I mean, I don't know. Since I was into pain, that stuff doesn't care me anymore.
Here we go again.
I'm not going into it.
I did a spanking scene once and it was like 10 minutes of spanking and the guy was like, oh, well, we can take breaks. Like, every like, a minute or
Like,
whatever.
don't you like?
And I was just like, oh, I'm good. And he just kept going. He's like, okay, we're done. I'm like, oh, that's it. I wasn't like, that's it. Like, I was, sore, but.
Wouldn't
But
it
you're like,
like?
oh, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, like that's 10 minutes.
Maybe a couple more times.
Like I would just think like after so long you would turn
we
really
finished,
red.
but am I finished?
Yeah, I was so red. It was it was like small, like just some bruises. But
Okay. Like was it with hand or was it with like a paddle or something?
hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do want to so for everybody out there who just want to know, like what do you do for fun?
Oh. I dance in my free time. I like to dance, which I think is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like to eat. I love eating.
Like what is I mean we gotta eat to live.
Food.
What is
Food
your favorite
raw
food?
star. She likes eating food.
I would throw a I'll find you and throw a dime at you. What foods?
Well, I like trying new foods. So I tried like pho, the Vietnamese. That was really good. And I just started getting into sushi, but I really only tried like the basics, like spicy yellowtail. I love sushi. I love Italian food, but I'm gluten free now, so that's not much fun.
Yeah.
And Mediterranean food is really good.
I love Mediterranean food. That's how I discovered seaweed, and seaweed is so delicious.
Ooh.
I love seaweed. I want to say this about sushi. Like almost every sushi that I've seen out here in LA at least always have avocado in it. And I don't like avocado.
No, it doesn't. You're ordering the wrong shit.
That's the California roll.
That's one roll, bro.
No, there are so many out here.
A lot of the specialty.
So many places have a California roll because it's a popular roll.
No, I mean like I was in
Get you a
Florida.
spicy tuna.
I was in Florida and like so many of them had avocado.
Okay, so you in Florida. Be quiet.
I know which ones I enjoy now.
So you're in Florida eating a California roll. And you're like, oh, sushi has avocado in it.
No, I was looking at the menu, and the menu, so many of them had avocado in it. And out here in LA, I'm at over there in LA, like a few of them have.
There's so many without avocado though, like the other half of the menu. You can order that too. It's okay.
Sorry, it was mosquito. Yeah.
Sushi and avocados. Avocados in Japan. No. No. So just order some sashimi, salmon roll.
Salmon roll's good.
I like eel.
A spicy tempura roll, even.
I got the spicy eel last time I went to a sushi restaurant.
Okay,
Crab.
so it didn't have avocado on it? Okay, what the hell are you talking
about? I just said so many have avocado. I didn't say none didn't have avocado. Like I know which ones I enjoy, and if it's ones that I want to try, I just say no avocado. But sometimes they forget.
Sometimes the avocado is the meatiest part of the entire roll. It holds everything together.
Yeah, I just can't do the taste.
Yeah.
So yeah, so do you have any new scenes coming out that you want the audience to know? This comes out tomorrow, so
not new scenes, but I am releasing. I've been shooting a lot of content that I'm really excited to release. And then one I think that a lot of people will be excited for is a massage shoot, which was really fun, getting oiled up and massaged, and
that's nice.
A happy thing. But
yeah.
And
is this going to be on your site or is it going to be on your OnlyFans?
Yeah, it'll be on my OnlyFans, and then I also have a premium Snapchat, and that comes with a video library, so I'll be releasing it on there too.
Okay, so everybody out there, I want y'all to go ahead and make sure you go ahead and check that out because you don't want to miss that. You know, I know that you listen to this whole podcast and you heard all the stuff that she has to offer. And I know you want to go ahead and subscribe to her OnlyFans. She also has a free one too that has a few little things on there. But you can go ahead.
That's it. I just said pay.
Yeah.
There's a free one, but pay.
And also she has a fancy too, and it offers a 7-day free trial. And after that said,
why you offering all this free?
No,
straight to the pay.
Listen. And once
I know what you're trying to do.
Once you see that those 7 days, you'll say, "Oh my dang."
You don't need 7 days.
We need 7
all
days.
You need is an hour.
You need
7 days for my cord ballet tier, so it's not for like the principal tier.
Yeah.
If you want to get like the videos and all that stuff, I have like a soloist.
Oh, I like this.
Principal. Yeah, so it's my dance company. So
it's a tier list.
All dance related. Yeah. And then it's like
that's the way that friends do it. So you have 1, 2, 3.
I like that.
It's cool. I love that feature. Yeah.
So and it makes it easier too for people who want to pay up front for the big videos, and they don't have to worry about paying like X amount for pay-per-view stuff.
Yeah.
So is there anything out there you want to tell your fans, your supporters, the Jennaholics?
Just that I love them so much. And I love getting to know you guys. It really does make my day when I get to chat with them. And then thank you for liking me and jerking off to me. So you can keep doing that. I like that too.
Yeah,
keep the meats beat.
Yeah, keep socks in business and jerk off to her every night. So But no, go ahead, tell everybody where they can find you, where they can subscribe to you,
I have a website, thejennanoelle.com, and then I'm also on Twitter as Jenna Noelle XXX, and my Instagram is the Jenna Noelle. And then for my subsites, it's onlyfans.com/Jenna Noelle or fansly.com/Jenna Noelle. And if you want my premium snap, it's snapjenna.com.
And also, y'all out there, she does do Skype shows. So if you want a one-on-one to have a intimate conversation with this beautiful, excellent, fun, a mosquito just bit me woman.
You said what shows?
Skype. Okay. That one-on-one where she sits in front of the camera and says, "Oh dang." I mean, like if you're into certain things, she would do it for you. Like if you like to get humiliated, she will humiliate you all night. You like feet, or any others. If you have a weird armpit fetish, she will put her armpit up the entire time and just have a full conversation with you.
I love that one.
I mean, like I've heard it all at this point. So
yeah. There's still something that surprised me though.
Like what? Which one surprised you?
I don't know. I can't even remember something, but there's always something, and I'm like, oh, that's new.
We're gonna go to West Hollywood. Do you want to come with us?
Okay. I don't know what you're doing, CW.
I mean, you're down with
your audio.
You're perfect.
So I can't hear you guys anymore.
Well, we can hear you, person talking to you.
All right. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
So somebody was talking to you about
let me lock my door.
No,
I guess we're
but
going to West Hollywood. Oh no.
so anyway, as I was gonna say, I've heard some really weird ones. It don't like surprise me anymore. Like I've heard people who are into armpits, which was weird to me at first. I know people who are who are just into ears, and it's like,
Yeah. Oh,
and
I
like,
do. I do have a new one that a guy ordered a custom of just me sitting there with a pencil between my mouth for 10 minutes, and then that was all I did for 10 minutes.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I have to go, guys. I have to also use the bathroom because it was outside. So
yeah.
I'm gonna.
We about to sign off anyway. So,
All right.
CJ, where we can find you,
Yeah.
CW?
Oh, you can find me at CC Fitness LA on Instagram, on Twitter, and CC Fitness on Facebook at ccfitnessla.com. Have a great
Okay.
one. Nice meeting you.
You too. Bye, CW.
Okay. And as far as us, we are the Beret Misfits on Instagram. BeretMisfits.com is our website. It says everything that we do, from photography, editing. He does fitness. I do other stuff, and everything that we do. And I'm at Rawstar RAWSTARR on Instagram and on not Facebook, Instagram and on Twitter. We will see you all next week. The wonderful Jenna, we really appreciate you coming on. You are a joy. You are absolutely amazing, and we really appreciate your time.
Oh, I loved being here anytime.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.